He's as stubborn as a mule. He's as stupid as an ox. He's as slimy as a snake. He's as crafty as a fox. Remarks like that really get my goat. I wonder, why do we treat animals like animals? Animals treat us so very well. The devoted way they serve us and protect us when we're nervous, so they really don't deserve us. All we give them is hell. Why do we treat animals like animals? How can people be so inhumane? Cows and chickens work to feed us, dogs and horses show they need us, and though cats don't always heed us, their affection is plain. Well, what do? We neglect them. We do nothing to protect them. We reject them, don't expect them to complain. We ignore them or we beat them. When we're hungry, then we eat them. It's appalling how we treat them. It's insane. Like animals.
At Delaval Studios, we run a foundation course in performing arts. During each production, the students gain knowledge of working in different departments of the industry. George Orwell's Animal Farm is our big Christmas production, involving everyone at college. Usually hard work for all concerned.
If the rehearsal demands and the production demands get pretty tight, you may be having to look at working beyond the timetable.
And technicians and stage management, if you possibly can, leave some time available on the preceding weekend. That is likely to be very helpful, I suspect, however much we try and avoid it. This is all sort of tentative at this stage because we don't know anything about the designs really yet. We haven't had any design meetings. We don't know a lot about the costumes. We don't know a lot about the style of the production, the style of the music, all those things. And there will definitely be adjustments to this list as we go on. But this is a starting point.
Just worrying, you know. It all comes down to me. Because I refuse to make any comments.
I've just found out we've got 5 sheep to make instead of 3.
4 sheep.
No, 5.
Get sort of
4. I was going to take it down. 5, no.
More. 4?
I've just got told 5. Thomas is. You've got told 5. 4 sheep. Right.
4 sheep.
That makes another sheep we've got to make.
No, wait. 5 sheep.
It is 5 sheep.
5 sheep. It's 5. It's 5, right? Don't talk to me like that, because it's Elisa, right?
Elisa, hi.
You, me, Paul, and Lorena. That's 5. See?
It's 5.
No, what do you mean no? That's good.
But
From my pony.
Right, she's a pony.
A pony?
Sheep.
Right.
The mask people have been working for weeks and weeks on these. There's a hell of a lot of work put into them. And I think, you know, we need to say thank you to them for that.
The way it is now, it's impractical. For me to see out of those eyes, I've got to pull it down to there. So that's where I'm comfortable. So the eyes should be further down.
We did ask you all that, you know.
Pardon?
We did ask you all that.
Well, I tell you what, yeah. Gordon asked me to put it on, and I put it on so it was comfortable. Then he marked the insides there. So he hasn't cut the holes that I marked to be comfortable. So it's wonderful. If those holes had been there, it would have been spot on. But it's just a matter of that hole being in the wrong place.
Yeah, what we're doing is we're getting the masks sort of almost finished, and they're not quite fitting the people who are wearing them. Like, they're very uncomfortable across the nose. So all I'm doing is putting a bit of padding in.
I think they're beautiful masks, you do. But they're nice for hanging on walls, or decorations. Seriously, you try that on. Oh, you try that on. Go on. Oh. So you can see.
I thought it squashes your nose a little, but that's...
A little, but you've got to wait one new again now. Plus, can you jump on something or walk around there?
No, you're very blocked in your vision.
Restricted. Oh, they're lovely made on that. But a small point as well is that when we fitted them on for comfort, we marked the insides where the eyes should be, and that's the marks. So they've cut them in the wrong places. So that's one of the factors as well that makes them uncomfortable.
I think it's great, actually. They've done a really good job because I haven't really had long. And are you taping this? Oh dear. Okay. I think it's really good because I haven't long. I feel really comfortable with it. But it's like it's sort of funny angle because like it's supposed to be down like that, but it keeps like flopping back. So we're gonna have to fix it. And also is it like a rip in it somewhere there? There's a rip in it. So what do you think?
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Ripped and all that, not on. Took ages to make them, you know.
This is, of course, not for any commercial purpose.
When I first found out I was going to be in the music group, I was shocked because I was the only girl amongst 9 men, boys, whatever. It's not that I didn't want to work with him, it's just there was no other girls there and I felt a bit strange. Well, at first, they didn't include us in anything. They didn't want us with them. They wanted to do all the work by themselves. At first, I was just sitting around doing nothing when everybody else was doing all the keyboard work. But Keith said something to them and then I ended up being more involved with them. So I used to carry on saying, well, she's only a girl and things like that. They didn't think girls could do the work. At the beginning, the rehearsals were very hectic. Didn't know what we were doing or nothing. We didn't know what type of music they wanted. So it was just a matter of trial and error. During the rehearsals there was lots of mistakes made, lots of disagreements on what should be done with the music. No, there was never no arguments. Well, no, apart from one time with Al and Ronnie. Al was the music teacher. He was plunking away with his guitar when she told him to stop, and he didn't, and it caused a rather big argument. When he did a lot of rehearsal, it took overtime of the college time. We were rehearsing all the time. We used to miss breaks and things like that to get the music done. I learned a lot. I gained confidence. But when we done the first play that we done, it was very nerve-wracking. We're all eating sweets and everything. During the rehearsals we used to all eat aniseed balls, and during the show it was aniseed balls rolling all over the stage. We had to go chasing them halfway through one of production. Looking back from now, I think it went very well. There was a few laughs and carry on and that. It was funny.
Well, this is one of the few full costumes we've got. As you can see, there's not much to it. It's just a long sleeve top and a pair of black leggings. Basically all the cast are the same, just different coloured tops.
I'm working on my own at the moment because Alan hasn't come in.
This one, we don't know whether we can actually pass or not. The top is, well, because of the stripes on the top, we don't know whether we can actually use it.
Does he wear that all the time?
Yes. Except when it's in wardrobe.
Sugar Candy Mountain is a lie. Lie.
Lie.
Sugar Candy Mountain is a lie.
Such a lie then.
Yes. Keep going.
Do it again.
It's alright, Emma. You're alright.
I'm scared.
Where the cows and sheep so meek, who feeds the cats and dogs their meat. There's a long fella, man, wonderful man. Got his servants with a gun, and when the time to leave has come, leads pigs to slaughterhouses. It's man, wonderful man.